Candice, thank you very much. Good to see you again. And we're going to chat about your runners on the 25th of July. That'll be Thursday at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. You start in race 1 over 1,000 meters. You've got number 2, Master of the Desert. Aldo Dome gets the rhyme. He's just had the 2 runs, Candice. A lovely run behind Air Raid last time out. He's improving.
Sheepers, yeah, well, it's very difficult to say. Obviously, with the weather at the moment and the last 2 weeks of really not having any kind of proper work, so very difficult for me to give you any kind of feedback on any of my horses. All I can tell you is they're pretty much alive. They're eating and they're all pretty well at the moment within themselves. But as far as their fitness level goes, I think they're all going to need a run back, especially in the soft going. So yeah, 1,000 probably a little bit on the sharp side for him, but I think I'm going to have to use all of these as a gallop to get them going. He's quite a chunky little horse that takes a bit of work, so he might be one of those horses that will be needing his run more so than others. So yeah, very hard for me to say for any of them what I expect. I think going out there is going to be pretty much a lottery for the next couple of days, but yeah, he's quite a nice little horse, but I think probably will one further and will need.
Then we go to race number 2 over 1,250 meters. You've got 3 runners. Number 1, Scarlet McCaw. Aldo Dome gets the ride for you.
Had it been normal circumstances, I would have given her a very good chance of winning. She is the kind of filly, though, she's quite busy, so she keeps herself quite active. She might not need it as much as others do. She's drawn quite nicely, so yeah, she will be an inclusion there.
And you've got number 7, Alex Miller as well. Very decent debut, well bred. I'm sure you'll be looking for that improvement.
Yeah, very green first time out. And again, I think she's definitely going to need the experience of another run and will probably need the run from a fitness point of view.
Then I want to chat about number 10, Lasser as well. Morne Vinar gets the ride. Tricky draw, Candice. What are you expecting from that sort of draw?
Also very green first time out, but actually ran on quite nicely. But again, a bad draw at Durbanville, only a second start. I think she's going to have a little bit of work to do from there. And again, we'll need the experience and the run, so I can't expect too much here.
Let's go to race number 3 over 1,400 meters. You just got the 2 runners. Number 9, Princess Beautiful. Anthony Andrews. Again, the draw is going to be a problem.
Yeah, she's the kind of filly that's looking for further. I think she'll probably end up going over 2,000 meters. Again, going over this sort of trip, she's probably going to need it a bit, and she's drawn wide, so I can't be too confident with her. The other filly, she's probably, well, I'm hoping, one of my fillies that went, before we had all this rain, was quite a fit filly about to have a run, and I was going to fancy her prior to that. So she's not that unfit. She takes a bit of work, but she's not a big heavy filly. So I think she might be able to get away with it. But again, not drawn well. We're drawn 10 out of 10, I think. So going to be tricky for her from that draw.
Super. The last of your runners come up in race number 7 over 1,250 meters. Let's start with number 1, Philosophize. This will be on the short side. Yeah,
she's had a break, and I'm just basically put her in there for her to have a gallop. It'll definitely be on the sharp side for her, but nice come on run.
And then you've got number 4, Strata. Very consistent, must have an each-way chance again.
Yeah, very consistent filly. She runs Kenilworth, Durbanville, doesn't make much difference to her. So she's always there and thereabouts. But again, how fit she is, I'm not 100% sure. But again, the fillies, I think, might just get away with it a little more so than what the colts do.
Candice, thank you very much. Good to see you. Enjoy the rest of the week, and we'll be wishing you all the best for Sunday as well.